All right.
Thank you very
All right.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Dan.
Oh my God.
So how was it?
You're beautiful. Are you kidding? It was terrific. You got my card?
I do. Here's your card.
Yeah, don't lose the card. Very important card.
This card is very important, huh?
Boy, thank you very much for coming over here. That was wonderful.
Dan, it was my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's an honor to
Yeah.
be able to help out and do a little mitzvah.
Very good. Got a big mitzvah. I'm giving you a big mitzvah, yeah.
And hopefully the vaccine will protect you and keep
Yeah.
you well.
I got to get one for your mother.
Yeah, I agree.
Drugs.
So I see you got what is that on your hat? It says, what's it say there?
Is this it?
Yeah, let me see. What's it say?
It says Navy Seabees.
Navy Seabees, World War II,
Right.
1941 to 1945.
Right.
You were a Seabee, right?
Yep.
So tell me again, what were the
Seabees?
Seabees?
Seabees were a construction outfit.
So where did you go with the Seabees?
I went to Japan
when did you go to Japan?
in 1945.
What town were you in?
Sasebo. I was in the town of Sasebo. Most of the time I was there was in the town of Sasebo, which is the southern tip of Japan,
Okay,
and that's where we were stationed.
I see.
All the time I was there for about must have been 10, 11 months.
So did you ever go to like a site where the bomb hit actually, or you never did?
No, they wiped out. There was no signs. It was wiped out. The town was down. All the buildings, everything was just wiped down to the bottom.
Bombs dropped.
That's right. While the bombs were dropping and the Japanese were surrendering, I was in boot camp.
Gotcha.
Right, and then they got me on the ship to go overseas. We went to Nagasaki is the closest to Sasebo.
How long the ride was it from Sasebo to Nagasaki?
An hour and a half. Yeah.
So did you do day trips there, or did you stay
Day
there?
trips. No, day trips.
So you
We
take
came
a
back
day
to-
trip and
yeah,
then you come back to
Come back to
Sasebo.
the base, right. Well, the sad part of the whole thing was that the civilians had nothing to do with the war, okay? Civilians had nothing to do with the war. So when we bombed Nagasaki and Hiroshima, in the main city, the people that lived up in the mountains, there was mountains around Nagasaki and Hiroshima, people were coming off the mountains and walking towards the town, and they were dying from the radiation. I'm telling you what we saw.
Yeah.
What I saw, which was not good for an 18-year-old person to see, was the women and children coming off the mountain and dying in the street, in the road.
Yeah.
And part of our construction were men that had to go in these places and pick up these bodies and bring them in and get them, and bury them. So I got in touch with one of the officers. I said, I want to let you know, I know nothing about construction. All I did in high school was play basketball. So he said, you know what? We're forming a basketball team, and all you have to do is be a storekeeper. We're going to give you a Jeep. You stay in the storekeeper and you hand out equipment, hats and gloves. The men that come in, they need equipment, so that's your job. I got a good job of just being in this as a storekeeper without going out any place, except to play basketball. We used to have a game like Tokyo or other big cities, so we represented the Sasebo, town of Sasebo, and we played basketball.
So what did you see when you were in Nagasaki? You saw just everything was flat.
The only thing I saw was the ground was like glass, and when we walked out from the ship, the grass was like glass. You stepped on it and it cracked. That's what I remember most of all. We got off the ship and they put us on the land. That's the one thing I remember.
Did you wear something that measured how much radiation
No.
you were exposed to?
No, I didn't. Thank God. I didn't. I wasn't that close to the radiation of where it was, and that's why I'm here today. If I was maybe a mile or two further down, I may have been the radiation. I didn't know. So evidently, the radiation let up somehow or other, and by the time we came, most of it evaporated. Because look, I was If it was really bad, I wouldn't be here.
So how long after the bomb went off were you there? Like, what was how much time?
A month.
So you were there 1 month after
Right.
the bomb had gone off.
Right.
And you think in that 1 month time, the radiation was much less.
Well, I think what it was that when we got there, most of the radiation went up to the mountains, wherever it was, and it was off out of the city. Yeah. So I'm thankful I'm here. That's all.
Absolutely. So hey, you still feeling okay after your COVID shot?
You know,
You still feel okay?
That's so good. And you go in there, and within 5 minutes they take the shot. Give you the shot, and then you got to sit there for 15 minutes to see if anything reaction. I think it's February 11th at 2 o'clock or 2:30.
Nice.
So if I don't get anybody to drive me there, maybe I can call you. I don't know.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to take you again.
All right.
Well, Dan, like I said, it's an honor to take you today.
Well, I'm glad you got a big mitzvah. Got a really good mitzvah to take somebody, believe me.
And I'm just happy that I could help you.
Yeah, I'm glad, yeah.
And I'll be happy to help you in the future.
Okay.
And, I'm really happy how you and my mom are, taking care of each other.
Well, we're doing good. We're doing very good. I don't let her cook. I'm trying to avoid her. She wants to shop and cook. I said, don't. We can call up and they can bring food in. We can have salads. We can have everything. You don't have to cook. After the war, I had a scholarship to LIU, Long Island University, in basketball. And I played basketball 4 years for Long Island University. Then I played 2 years for professional basketball. And then I went to teach.
What league were you in for professional basketball?
The ABA.
What's that?
The one before the NBA.
Is that the American Basketball Association?
American Basketball, yeah.
And what teams did you play on?
Harrisburg Center, the Wilkes-Barre Barons. And they had...
So that was the one team you were on?
Yeah, Wilkes-Barre Barons. And we played, what's the name? Julius Erving was on one team in the American ABA.
Wow.
And
you were on the court with Julius Erving?
Yep.
He was tall.
And we were also on a team with the Harlem Globetrotters.
The Harlem Globetrotters, they were great.
Yeah.
I loved them. How tall were you when you played basketball?
5'7", 5'6", there, 5'7", about 5'7".
Were you one of the shorter people in the league?
I was in college. I was the shortest man on the team. In high school, I was the shortest man on the team. And professional, I was the shortest man on the team.
What position did you play?
Guard.
You were the
shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
2-hand set shot, shooting guard.
Okay, so you had a good shot, I take it. You were a good shot.
Did I show you I made 52 in a row foul shots? Did I show you that?
No! Where do you have that?
In my scrapbook.
You made 52 free throw shots in a
row. Yep.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
Yep.
That really is incredible.
I'll show it to you. When you have time sometime, you come over. Yeah, 52 in a row.
Wow. Was that like in a competition or?
Yeah, it was all over the country. Varsity Magazine had a.
Is there a Guinness Book of World Record for that or anything?
No. Somebody in one of the southern towns or western out made 53.
Oh. Shortly after you did or before?
Yeah, after I did. I had 52. They told me you got the record. Then all of a sudden, look in the paper. This guy hits 53 from one of the teams down south. I don't know what. About 47.
1947.
Around that area, yeah.
Wow.
My last year in LIU, yeah. I had a 4-year scholarship.
All right. So after you played basketball, then what did you do?
I taught. I went to. I was teaching phys ed and special education.
Yep.
And I went.
Where did you teach?
In Ellenville, New York.
What was the name of the school? Do you remember?
The Ellenville Elementary School.
Elementary school.
And then on weekends, I worked at the Neville Country Club as a waiter, and I sold insurance at night. I sold insurance. I went into the insurance business because I wasn't making any money. I was getting, I think, $5,400 a year for teaching in the special education. I went into the insurance business. I sold
So
insurance
full time into
full time. For 45 years is full time.
All right. So okay. And what company did you work for?
CNA.
CNA. Yeah, they're
Yep.
one of the big ones.
Big one. Yeah.
I saw you have a lot of trophies in your house.
Yeah, I got 17 trophies.
17
million.
from
I
the.
was in the Millionaire Club.
What is that club?
What?
You sell $1 million in 1 year.
$1 million a year. I 8 of them. I got 8 years. 8 years. I did 7 years. I
So
did
it's $1
that.
million in premiums.
Yeah. It's less. They
Right,
give
you
us
said
that much.
50,000.
Yeah.
So that would be like 5%.
Yeah. Something like that. 5%. Right.
So you're not collecting any more money.
I still have some coming in. Yeah.
A little bit
Yeah. Not too much.
residual. All right. Well, we're pulling into the Westin here.
Very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It was really a pleasure, Dan.
Thank you.
Spend some time with you.
Good.
It was a pleasure and an honor.
Okay.
All right, Dan.
Getting
Oh, wait,
old.
you got this still one.
I'm getting old.
That's
I'm getting old.
you're fine. Yeah, let me help you a little bit. Yeah, you just had that medicine.
That's all right. I'm good.
All right, you sure?
Yep. Tiger's in. Stay well.
Zag is in. Dan, it was a pleasure.
My pleasure.
All right, you have a good day,
Okay.
and I'll catch you later.
Yep.
Bye. You're welcome.